Hi, everyone, and happy October. As many of you know, I am a breast cancer survivor, and usually in the month of October, at some point in time, I get online and stress the importance of getting your mammograms and having early screenings and checking because this October 1st celebrates my 21st year as a breast cancer survivor. Now, since I have written a book called Hospitality and Healthcare, and much of my story of breast cancer is related in the book, and I've been reading some excerpts of it for you, I thought I might read a little bit of the cancer story from Hospitality and Healthcare. So here it goes. Clients want an experience, not just an appointment. Medical care providers tend to forget that they must provide a positive experience for their client or patient. In fact, it was the poor customer service experience I had with the first oncologist I visited after my breast cancer diagnosis that ended up costing that hospital more than $1 million in revenue. More on how I arrived at that later. In truth, my experience with my cancer diagnosis had multiple hospitality flaws. I noticed a lump on my breast, and because of a history of cyst, I casually visited my friend's plastic surgery practice to have it checked. She immediately became alarmed when she was unable to draw fluid from the lump and sent me to a well-respected local oncologist, who happened to be out of the office that day, so I saw her associate. I was prepared for the mammogram, then an ultrasound, and as I lay there on the table wondering if I had cancer, this doctor and her assistant stood above me and talked about an imminent visit from the doctor's in-laws and the stress that she was under. At first, I was certain they would quickly finish their personal conversation and concentrate on me, but that never happened. I lay there feeling like an inanimate object, secondary in their focus. There was no attempt to connect with me. Empathy was never shared. I was a chore to be performed and quickly sent out the door so as not to bother the doctor who had more important things to think about. I felt like an unwelcome distraction rather than a valuable patient whose health mattered. The ultrasound was inconclusive, so I was sent away to return in 3 weeks. Once again, the ultrasound was unable to be read, and once again, I was to return. Finally, on the third trip, the mass was biopsied, and when I returned a week later for the results, a different doctor was there. I remember distinctly being called into the x-ray room and seated on a rolling backless stool and having a stranger I had never seen say, "I'm sorry, Ms. Boone, you have breast cancer." I couldn't believe that a conversation this important and heavy was to be conducted in a working area full of equipment rather than while seated in a private location. This was life-changing news, and it deserved a better plan for delivery. Because of my familiarity with medicine, I quickly asked what kind. And this doctor gave me a bewildered look and answered with, "The normal kind." I asked to see my pathology report. If you'd like to learn more about the lesson of hospitality that I share from my breast cancer experience, please pick up the book, Hospitality and Healthcare. You can find it on all major book resellers. Also, please listen to this message, screen early, pay attention, be proactive, be your own advocate, and protect yourself from breast cancer. Thank you.